So, um, when like old video games don't actually have like a background, right? They have like a black screen in back. Like there's something so otherworldly and ethereal about um like these 8-bit games, or just how games look before we had like the fidelity to really make things appear like they should, or like we expect them to, right? And so when a game has like a black background behind it, and there's just nothing there, um it's just so otherworldly. And like, I mean, that's kind of how I felt about the first Mario Bros. Like just the original arcade single screen kind of thing, and a lot of those same kind of single screen kind of games. Um, and I specifically remember trying to jump. I believe I can't remember exactly when we bought it, but I think it was sometime after the first Mario, but before the second one. I'm pretty sure. And um, like I tried to jump on a turtle's head at first, and it didn't work. The fireballs would only fly at you and kill you, and you couldn't shoot them. Right? Um, you could hit objects from below, and it would like kind of make a boink kind of scooshy thing and push people around. But I could play two players at the same time with my brother, which was super, super, super valuable at the time because he was 2 years younger and still developing his fine motor skills. and and it was it was nice to see trade take turns with him in like games where you traded off for two players. But um it was just, it's super valuable. It's super valuable. It's like two players split, two player at the same time, two player simultaneous stuff when you're a kid is incredible value when you had a sibling or a sibling, and it was just kind of like the best thing in the world. And I understood that certain games couldn't have that, uh, because they were just kind of made differently. But the fact that Mario Brothers had it, it's like, yeah, let's do it. And that game had the same thing too, where it was just like, I, I want to see what comes next, because we still hadn't gotten that into magazines, and there wasn't like a whole bunch of guides to spoil stuff or anything like that. And I mean, it's not like the game changed that much visually, but um, there's just such an appeal when um, there's just a small little bit of change. Now the ground has ice, and little icicle guys make you slide across, and they used to like to hit those and slide on the ice and play, play with that. Um, it was fun. It was a cool game, and I really dug it. Like I actually really had a lot of fun um, with that old original single screen Mario Brothers. And I got a I got a big soft spot for stuff like that. Big soft spot. Yeah. I, I'll feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Oh, why is this stuff? Oh, video games are so stinking emotional for me. It's so it's so weird. It's not weird. It's not weird. Well, it's probably is weird, but um, hey, you know, it is what it is, and I am who I am. And hey, those were uh, those were clearly ours, but to good use. I can tell by what I'm feeling now. So yeah, cool game. It made me happy. It still makes me happy.